In recent months we've been looking at various Boston Bruins draft picks of the late 60s, early 70s. Now, the drafts from the initial entry draft, 63 to about 68, was a wide range of picks. Some were really good players, some were projects, and some were head scratchers. But this guy definitely was a good prospect. But he decided at the end of his career not to pursue heavy into hockey after his minor league career ended. He decided to go into real estate and became one of the most respected real estate agents in his home area. So today we're going to be talking about a guy that comes from New Brunswick. He was born 60 miles down the road from my home office in Canterbury. And of course we're talking about the pride of Fredericton, Meehan Bonnar. Now, Meehan Bonnar was drafted in the first round, 10th overall, by the Bruins in the 67 NHL Amateur Draft. Now, although he didn't play in the NHL, he had a great reputation for being a quality guy. Now, he was drafted from the OHA's Ottawa Junior B team, not Junior A. Now, he skated with them in 1964 and 65 while attending high school. Now, he also played with the Ottawa team in the 64 Memorial Cup tournament. That's when I think the majority of skaters were, teams, it was an open tournament. Now, he first saw his his minor pro hockey debut in 1968 as a 5'11", 185-pound right winger. Played with 3 teams in 3 different leagues that year. With Johnstown, Syracuse, he had 12 points in 20 games in the EHL. With Dayton, Port Huron, he was 9 points in 14 games in the IHL. And he played 3 games, which is Boston's affiliate, the Oklahoma City Blazers of the CPHL. So 37 games, 8 goals, 13 assists for 21 points. Now, 1969, back to the AHL with Port Huron, 32 points in 36 games. 1970 with the Des Moines Oak Leafs, 8 goals and 13 assists for 21 points. Now, Port Huron again in 73, minor league of course, 22, 27, 49, some decent numbers, 8 points in the playoffs. 1974 with the Virginia Wings, of course a Detroit affiliate, where he crossed over to that original 6 system. 40 points in 74 games, including 17 goals. And his last season he played in the AHL for a second straight campaign with the Syracuse Eagles, 7 goals, 9 assists for 16 points. Now, what was kind of weird about this, ladies and gentlemen, he was claimed on waivers actually by Syracuse of the EHL from Johnstown in January 68. Then was claimed by Port Huron off waivers from Dayton in February of 68. But unfortunately a knee injury took him out for the rest of the 68 season and required season-ending surgery. Now, another knee injury in 1989 cut his games then, but he was eventually claimed by Des Moines from Port Huron in the IHL Interleague Draft on May 9, 69. And again, 1970, another bad knee injury, best part of that 1970 season. Now, if you check out his profile on the Royal LePage, Royal City page, it's a very interesting situation with Meehan. Meehan is a very what it says on the page, he was very dedicated, won numerous awards for being involved in Royal City Realty, spent time as a coach there, helping out different people over the years, and again, a very dedicated individual. But to be drafted by Boston in such an interesting manner, I would suspect, ladies and gentlemen, that most people wouldn't think that someone from Fredericton, New Brunswick, would be drafted by the Boston Bruins, especially out of Ottawa Junior B. It doesn't happen every day. But he put up some really dynamite statistics. He put up some dynamite, what you call team effort, as we say. And if you want to find out more details on him, the Wikipedia has some. But that 1967 amateur draft, just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, again, to the Queen Elizabeth Hotel And the big one for many people, of course, was that was the year Serge Bernier was taken 5th overall by the Islanders, and he went on to a great career. And J. Bob Kelly in the 2nd round. So it was a very light draft. That was only Boston's only draft pick, ladies and gentlemen, in that series of selection. But the next podcast we're going to do is the other one, the native son, actually, they call him, from Garson Falconbridge. Rick Pagnuti was drafted 1st overall. So this is the story of Meehan Bonnar, another New Brunswicker that had good success pre-draft and post-draft. If you like what we're doing here with our Sports File Vintage podcast, let us know. We'll like, comment, and subscribe. And Bonnar, B-O-N-N-A-R. I'm thinking that's it could be the Bonnar family, because Bonnar is a very prominent name in New Brunswick, so it has to be an expansion or a contraction of that famous family name. And I've heard Means as a last name, so if anybody knows why he was named Meehan as a first name, let me know. It's always a mystery on this podcast channel. Have a good day. Bye.